Friend, there you are. The doctor arrived while you were out. He had a chance to look over you. Yes, I fear the news isn't. No, don't. No, do not say, thank you for trying. Just because he doesn't have an immediate answer does not mean you are doomed. From what he said, it seems like a rare affliction that causes the bones to weaken over time until they begin to create spurs of sorts that cause infections and quite a bit of pain. I had no idea it was that painful. I'm sorry. I hope I've never accidentally harmed you. I see. Well, I am glad of that. How are you feeling? Well, you do always have the most colorful analogies, don't you? Let me get you some food. You haven't. I'm not sure what you mean by it's okay. Do you not want food? Because I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist. You're telling me it's okay to leave you to your fate if this is too painful for me? No. How dare you give me that option? How dare you try and give me an out from being at your side during all of this? What kind of friend would I be were I to do that? I will not leave you. You are everything. I am not giving up hope on your ailment just yet, and neither should you. I know that you are fighting a terrible fight against it, but you are not alone. I have all the time and resource in the world. All I ask is that you let me use them to try and help my only friend. The boys at the tavern are lovely, yes. In due time, perhaps I can even enjoy friendship with them, but they are not you. They do not give kindness and expect nothing in return. The way they talk about my kind is generally curious and fearful. I doubt any of them would have stopped to help me had they found me passed out like you did. If anything, I imagine I'd be being ransomed to the court if they had. Oh, you can make a pretty penny ransoming a vampire to the internal court. Yes. As much as we generally dislike each other, there seems to be an unspoken agreement of, if that stain on my life and reputation is going out, I'll be damned if it's some human or non-vampire doing it. It's odd, but I think the others crave, to some degree, what I have with you. Simple, earnest honesty and connection. It's hard to keep that when immortality makes you just so jaded and tired. I know you saw it as no trouble, just as you see me as no trouble. But I am. We're not even the same species anymore. You keep time with a monster, but treat me with the same as you do any other. The rest of the world, however, would not. They'd either fear and hate me as a monster, or covet and claim me as some fantastical pretty little prize that can fund their life. Neither is a great option. Why, of course, you can lay your head on my chest. Does my lack of heartbeat ever bother you? That is something, I suppose. Goodness, you're burning up again. The doctor gave you an injection that he said would help break the fever at least. And before you do so, you don't need to apologize for sweating on me. As funny as your meltdown over the last time was. Oh, I think I'm allowed to poke a little fun, my dearest friend. After all, any time you are awake, you're constantly poking fun at me, flirting, trying to get me flustered, or crushing in my posh accent, as you put it. I still cannot believe how long you laughed the last time. Well, how was I supposed to know that Ward was a slight against his mother? I swear, you are a terrible influence, you know that. Your parents used to say the same. Well, you do not speak on them much, so I shan't comment. Lords know I've already stepped into more than enough social trouble as of late. Tell me something. When you were little, how did you see your future? Married, maybe children, house a little further from the city for more quiet. That is a nice dream. Me? I saw myself being some world-renowned adventurer, believe it or not. Figured I would do odd jobs for the Countess, earn enough money to buy some armor, do mercenary work, and eventually buy a ship. Now I have a ship and it just sits there. Why do I not travel now that I have all the time around in the world? I have, to a small degree. It just... everything seems less fun now. There's little to no danger, the ship is hardly even necessary. Perhaps it would be more fun if I had a bad influence to sail with me one of these days. Don't you agree? Of course. I would love to show you the world. And I would love to see the parts I haven't seen with you for the first time. Just so they mean something. If you heal from this, you will have time to find a partner and have your kids, if they desire. I will take them too. Vampires can have children, yes, but it is a difficult process. We have to coax our bodies into temporarily breathing long enough to confuse them into thinking they are right back somewhat normal human biology. At least that is how it was explained to me. In order to force a breath, a vampire must have enough blood in them to carry the oxygen to where it need be. Even then, there is every chance in the world that the process will fail. Our bodies are turned, yes, but they don't seem to know that they are turned in some regards. The breaths are not easy, but it is possible. Why do you ask? Rude. I am not a little dumb. I'm just trying not to acknowledge that you're asking about babies with me. Because it's embarrassing. You flirt and tease and act like it's all in good fun, but these are things I've thought about a lot as of late. I found myself hoping, and I greatly dislike it. My friend, there are so many ways for me to accidentally harm you, to deliberately harm you, and the thought of any further harm coming to you, especially by my hand, it makes me feel ill. I do know you aren't saying it out of nowhere. I know you care for me, as do I you. The longer we spend together, the harder it becomes to know that one day you will be gone. And I will more than likely still be here. How can I be selfish and ask for more? You've given me everything, and it terrifies me that you are willing to give me more. I had actually meant to ask you something, awkwardness aside. Would you consider moving into my castle with me? There's room for the doctor to stay as long as he needs there, and it is far warmer and protected against the cold than your home. No offense, but you are the one who lovingly refers to it as a pile. You'd be no trouble at all, my friend. Quite frankly, I think the castle could use some laughter and life in it. Even if it's just you giggling at me about giving you vampire babies or whatever nonsense has gotten you all tickled in the moment. Plus, I do have some pets I think you'd take quite a liking to as well. Well, they're not exactly conventional. One is a baby chimera, and the other is a dragon hatchling. They can roughhouse a bit, but generally very good boys. Really, that's all I needed to say. You are a cute one, aren't you? No. You have to take the teasing back. It's only fair. Besides, all you ever do is threaten to kiss the tip of my nose or something silly if I annoy you. And I've yet to have my nose kissed, so... Did you just... My nose? You just kissed my nose while I was mid-rant. Have you no respect for the monologuing ways of my kind, woman? Of course not. And I'm sure you'll do it again if you get the opportunity. Now, let us get you fed and prepared to move to the castle. Things will be much better there. I promise.